Hi, and one of your fellow Marketing4Solicitors members has asked me to have a look through his pay-per-click campaign and give him some pointers, and has agreed that I can share this information for you, which is very helpful. I'm appreciative of that, and hopefully by going through this you'll find some tips which can help you. So I've come into the AdWords campaign and I've just put the time, looked at this week and seen where the money's been spent this week. So you've had 20 clicks. So I'm going to go into this group and concentrate on this group and see what's going on in here. So we've got some general keywords here, and this is the first comment, and the first room for improvement is that you are much better having very, very small groups of keywords than you are having keywords that are not related in the same group. So let's look at this. What we can see here, the impressions, the number of times the keyword has been typed into Google just this last 3 days for Notary Public is 410. So that's much more than any of these other terms: notarization, buying abroad, notarization with an S or a Z, different spellings. They are much smaller. So immediately what I would be inclined to do is to pause every other keyword in this group and focus on the one that's getting us some results, because poor performing keywords tend to cost you more money. So if you look here in the keyword score, it says here rarely shown due to quality score. If you hover over that square there, it says there's a quality score of 2 out of 10. Keyword relevance is poor because the keyword term here is getting married abroad, but the actual main performing term is Notary Public. If we look at the ad, we'll see that the wording here is need a Notary Public, VAT free, close to railway station, evening appointments available. So the term Notary Public is in there. The call to action is different. It's if we're targeting geographically and we're only bidding within a certain area of a certain geography, which we may be doing, then the locality, the free evening appointments, all of those information actually might stand out from the crowd. So that could be good. The second comment here, though, this is paused for the moment until I did this review. The second comment here, though, which is also vital, is there should always be 2 ads running against each other, because then you can keep on trying to improve this click-through rate here, which does wonderful things, brings down your overall cost of clicks, and brings down and gets more traffic to your site, because you can see we've had 1,544 impressions on Notary Public, only 20 clicks. Now, if we can, in some campaigns, I was just reviewing a client's campaign now, and some campaigns you can get up to 7 or 8% click-through rate. So you'll get much more traffic to your website. Because your campaign's working well, Google will reward you with smaller costs of clicks, and you get more traffic. So it's a win-win situation for everyone. You will also move your average position further higher up to the top of Google, so you again get more clicks. So by constantly working on the ad copy and improving it, you can make a big difference. So what might I put in here? Let's we've got the original ad here, and even a tiny change such as you can have a different display URL to the actual destination URL. So in this one, I'd be inclined to chop off the www. We don't need that. Let's make some other things just stand out a little, because this is just for beauty purposes. It's not actually going to show up. And then our keyword is Notary Public, so let's target Notary there. The next thing to notice is we're sending the visitor to this destination. Now let's have a look at this destination and see the page we're sending them to. So they've typed in Notary Public. Let's think of their experience. They've typed in Notary Public, and they're being sent to this page here. Fantastic that there's a picture. Absolutely brilliant, because solicitors generally don't have enough pictures on their pages. Important thing here, the keyword we are targeting is on this page, so that's going to help a lot. I would have a caption under that. I'd have Martin T. Smith, solicitor, owner, etc. And then the next thing to notice is I land on this page. I'm looking for a solicitor. If I'm in Bedfordshire, okay, I can make the assessment that this is a good thing for me. I can read about what can be done. Then the big thing that's lacking here is a massive call to action. So underneath Martin's picture, what I'd be inclined to do in this section here, where my mouse cursor is hovering, I would have a massive call to action, which is for your free initial inquiry, call me now on 01525 374 183, because you have to make it completely obvious what you want your clients to do. If you don't, then you won't get the results. So if I click on read more on Notary Public, then what I'd be inclined to say is, look, this is better. There's a call to action on the right. There's a picture of a pen. Not so good. I'd put Martin's picture up there, and I would then be actually send them straight through to this page. So if we went back to our Google ad, I'd be inclined to put in the new ad. Let's send them straight to the page we want. Get rid of this part here because Google's already put that in for me. So we're sending them to that Notary Public page. So you've got to get the ad copy right to get them to click on it. But once they click on it, you need that ad to match the page they go to match the actual content they've typed in. They would go into the general homepage. Now we can send this straight to that Notary Public page. As I say, I'd put a picture of Martin where that phone is. For a Notary Public Service, for a free initial consultation about Notary Public Service, call me now on bang. It's repeated at the bottom of the page, which is great. There's an alternative to make a quick inquiry. That's good. So there's enough information there to at least improve this, which I'm sure we can do now. So we've got to go into a new page. Need to read Notary Public, free initial consultation. So let's try that. And the thing is, as I say, what we're trying to do is test the ad here. So if we put that ad up now, I'll pause it because the campaign's not live. But this is what you need to do. You constantly have to have two ads, and I wouldn't do any more, two ads running against each other. And what you want to do is get this click-through rate up and work hard on beating that 1.30%. Now, I'm pretty certain we can do that now because we've got Notary on the display ad, the advertisement there, and this is what they're going to see when they type into Google. So when they go to Google and they type in Notary Public, they're going to see that ad either up here or on the right hand side. Now here's some other ads. Full range of notary service, call for a fast multilingual service. It's a different copy there. Why you'd put an address on your ad, no idea. Not very good. Ask, it's a general one. Notary Public assists with legal paperwork for use abroad. Again, there's no real call to action there. I think if we get our ad right, need Notary Public for initial consultation, expert Notary Public service, I think that's got as good a chance as any of getting some really good quality traffic, and then it's up to the website to convert that and turn it into a telephone or into a website inquiry down here. And this is the important thing about Google, is to do one small thing at a time. I know you've got other things to manage in your business. So for instance here, let's target just Notary Public. Let's pause these other ones. Let's get that working. And then if we think buying abroad is another category, let's set up a new ad group and let's call it buying abroad and put the ad group in and put the keywords for buying abroad in there. If we think that notarization is a good keyword, set up a separate ad group in there for notarization, because that's so important to do that. So for instance, let's just call this group Notary Public, so we know exactly what it's about, and that's the keywords we're targeting. Notary Public in there. The campaign, again, let's call that Notary keyword, so it can be, that's going to cover a variety of notary keywords, and then we know exactly what we're looking at. But for now, I'd be inclined to pause all of these other ads by clicking pause there, clicking all the other keywords and just targeting our key one, which is working well. By changing the ad, improving it, sending it to the right page, we can improve this quality score. It's currently 4 out of 10. It says it's poor. If we send it to the special notary page now, that will improve it. So what I'd be inclined to do, which I didn't do, is go in here, is go into the other ad and make sure this one goes to the correct page too, because there really isn't. It's no good sending it to the home page because it's not notary specific enough. And that's it. Basically, that's what you need to do. If you've got campaigns running now, that's what you need to do to improve those campaigns. Make them as tight and narrow and focused as possible. Your quality score will go up, which brings your cost down. If you're doing 2 ads at a time, your click-through rate will go up, so we can get it above 4.63 if we're very focused, which means that your average cost per click will come down. So I've shown what to do in this group. I would apply the same tactics to all the other groups, which will bring down costs and massively bring up the success of the campaign. So I hope you found that helpful.